YouTube? What is going on, family? It's your boy Jairo, back with another vid. Funny story behind that name is, as a kid, I used to hate when my family, my mom, and everyone used to call me by that. It's my middle name. But as I've gotten older, I've learned to appreciate the name and its uniqueness. As far as where I'm based, it's unique. So, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Guys, if you saw the first few clips and you see that right there, yes, we are in a Type R. 2023 FL5 Type R. First and foremost, thank you, God, for this blessing, for this opportunity. Shout out to my wife. I love you, God. I love you. But, guys, we're not going to go too deep into the Type R because we have so much content lined up for the Type R. Right now, we're going to just talk about why I'm in a Type R and why I'm not in the SI, why I no longer have the SI. To keep it short and simple, guys, the truth is the SI was perfect. It was perfect in the interior. The 11th gen interior is so immaculately perfect and beautiful that instead of getting an FK8, which I can do the same amount of power and stuff like that, because the interior is so attractive to me and so perfect, I decided to go with the FL5, even though it meant more moolah, money. But I don't regret it one bit. The 11 Gen SI was beautiful, guys. It was perfect. Anything that came to my mind, I did it to that car, of course, analyzing, will it look good? But I had pretty much all the lips. I had full bolt-on. I was pretty much just missing bigger power mods, right? And that leads to why I no longer have the SI. I love the SI externally, like the exterior. I actually love that body more than the Type R body, believe it or not, guys. I know people are like, oh, but you have a Type R and things like that. Yes, I have a Type R, but I love the SI body. It's not like it was an ugly car. No, it's a very beautiful car. But when we get into talking about missing power gains and why I didn't go for those bigger power mods, is the exact reason why I no longer have the car, unfortunately. So, in order to chase higher numbers in the SI, I would have had to do a bigger turbo and flex fuel, but I don't have E85 easily accessible to me around here. So, the turbo would have been the biggest and most consistent way for me to keep power without having to drive an hour and 20 minutes to get some E85. So when we're talking about a bigger turbo for the SI on 93, we're talking about me just touching about 285. Now, for being full bolt-on with an upgraded turbo and only touching 280 something, and this is according to my tuners, according to, the people over there at TSP, Two-Step Performance, shout out to them, and consulting multiple people. Without E85, it looks like I wouldn't even be touching 300s. I'd be touching 280s. And for someone who has already put a lot of money into the car, and to put more money with a bigger turbo, not only that, but I have to do the supporting mods, which means ARP head studs. Might as well do the head gasket while you're down there, but that's optional. I have to do the clutch, and I have to get the bigger turbo, and I have to get the tune, right? When you add all of that up, me doing the labor, because I do my work, and my dad is a phenomenal experienced mechanic, but he's getting older, so he can't really help how he used to. He'll tell me, like, do this, do that, do this, do that, if I need help and I get stuck, and I'm blessed to have that. I'm blessed to be able to have the opportunity to work on my own cars and have an experienced voice in hand when I need it. However, even without paying for labor, you're looking at several thousands of dollars. Even if I wanted to add flex fuel to for sure get into the 300s, we're talking about easily in parts, $3,000, maybe more. God forbid if you're someone who pays for your own, who pays for your labor and you don't work on your own car. So when I start calculating how much money is needed just to make under or barely touch what the Type R makes from factory, I was like, man, can I just get a Type R? So when I ask myself that question and I start calculating and I start analyzing, I'm like, yo, you know what? It's doable. And I talked to my wife about it and I'm like, look, it's doable. Long story short, we made it happen. I got a really good deal on the SI. I'll go over that story some other time. I got a fairly good deal on the Type R. Mechanically wise, the car is great. There was some cosmetic damage. The car is not new. I bought it used. It has 29K on it currently. A couple thousand of those miles have been for me, as we've been road tripping quite a bit. Went to the Honda at a jailbreak tour. Stay tuned for that video. I have so much other mods for the car that I've done that are waiting to be input, but it's just a matter of time, and we'll get into more of that later. But the amount of money that was left to put into the SI to just touch or get somewhat close to what this car produces out of factory reliably, I said, nah, I'm just better off getting a Type R at this point, from every aspect, because with that money that I could have put into the SI, by putting it into the Type R, I take that same $5,000 and I'm touching good power. That's full bolt-on upgraded turbo and possibly partially some of the fuel system. Maybe I'll go over that $5,000 mark to upgrade the fuel system. And if I upgrade the fuel system, upgrade the turbo and all that good stuff, full bolt-ons, at least downpipe and intercooler and all that, I'm touching 5 or 6 on flex with E20, E30, right? I believe if I go with the fuel system on the FL5, I can maybe even touch 6 or more. And this is just me briefly looking, because I haven't looked at those higher numbers, because personally, my plan for this car is to go full bolt-on, drop-in turbo, the Kuro, not the Kuro Plus, just the Kuro, because my goal is to make power on 93. And what do I mean by power? 400 plus. So when I take that money that I was supposed to put into the SI, and I said, well, what can I do with that if I put it into an R? With the mods I can do, I'm projected to make around 425, because most of the people that have done the mods that I want to do are touching 425, depending on the humidity of the day. 410, 415, 425 though. So that's the main reason I got rid of the SI, guys. The reliability of the L15 and the lack of power in the L15 engine, it wasn't it. Now, if it was easier to Type R swap the SI, I would have kept it. But the amount of money that swap itself cost, again, I said I could have a freakishly nice build of a FL5 with that money. And that's the route I ultimately decided to take. Let me take the FL5 and just take that remaining money, because I don't want to get to a maximum build point and then feel frustrated at the maximum build point. That's the only reason. The car never gave me issues, but something you might want to know as a SI owner is, number one, you have a great car. Take care of it. Do the preventative maintenance to it. But even people who have taken care of their cars, people like Tony Castillo in the 10th Gen SI, which, you know, it has an L15 also, when he did his preventative maintenance, he was pretty much pushing that line of needing that maintenance done because the car would have asked for it. So if you're using an SI daily and leaving it stock, you might be okay pushing some higher miles, but you're still gonna need that head gasket eventually, because there's been reports of people needing head gaskets around 60, 70K. And then if you are running mods, you might want to consider doing ARP head studs before pushing serious power and doing clutch and things like that. And just know, even on flex, without a completely built block, which I think TSP is offering built blocks for like $6,000, and you have to wait like 12 weeks for them. Shout out to TSP. They do great work and they give great advice. But I'm letting you know the truth. This is what you're looking at when you're going into an 11 Gen SI. Is it probably quicker than the average Camry going down the road? An older Camry? Yes. Newer Camry, probably not. You will get gapped by 8th gens. You will get gapped by 9th gens. You will get gapped just by about everything else that is newer. It's just the truth. And that just didn't sit well with me. I wanted something that, even though I don't race, I wanted something that could keep up and I can get on it. It's an iconic car. It has history and it looks great. So that's why I got rid of the SI, and that's why I got the Type R, guys. If I had no choice but to stay with the SI and I wasn't able to afford a Type R, I would have been happy. But the curiosity kicked in because I knew I could afford it. And that's where I was like, okay, I need to just do this before I'm unhappy with this build every time, because I'm thinking about the Type R. So there you have it, guys. We are FL5 Type R gang now. I love my 11 Gen brothers. That community is beautiful. The Facebook group hosted by Two Step Performance. Guys, the 11 Gen community is strong. But I will always be a part of you guys because I'm still 11 Gen. I'm just a Type R now. And I will keep all my SI videos up because those are some of my best performing videos. It just goes to show how much of a beautiful and growing platform the 11 Gen SI L15 criteria is or topic is. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the small little clips I got. Guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I don't want to focus this channel on like needing to grow and make money off of it, but the channel has been doing really good so far, guys, organically. I do think there's room for improvement. I don't want to feel like I need the channel or the income from the channel, but it would be nice. I want to stay a little bit far away from just creeping on monetization all the time, because I have the habit of seeing the business and things right away. And I don't want to kill this dream and this excitement and this love I have for content creating right now and working on the cars. So it would be nice if you guys just showed that support and the channel can just organically grow and I can afford to buy more pieces on the Type R, because this car, the prices of the parts are in a different tax bracket, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's gonna take me a little bit longer to build this car. If you're not subscribed, subscribe now. Drop a like, comment, guys. As I'm recording this, I have 4 videos worth of small mods and all types of FL5 content, 11 Gen FL5 content. So if you like the 11 Gen platform, if you like Hondas, if you like cars, show some love. I have so much content already recorded. I'm recording this video now so the rest of the content makes sense. It's already recorded. You're guaranteed content if you follow your boy. My Instagram is going to come up at the end, Driven.By.Jairo. Follow me. I'm very responsive in my YouTube comments, very responsive on Instagram. I do work quite a bit, so it might not be right away, but you will get a response. Shout out to everyone that supports me in this whole content creating and car process. And until next time, guys, bless up, keep y'all heads up. Life is good. God is great.